Hello everyone, it's another exciting month for Miller Technology Services. I appreciate your time today to take just a minute and talk about your network. Recently we had a project for a small business where they needed help getting their network area moved to a different room. And they also desired something that didn't resemble a rat's nest. You know, too often we go into small businesses, we see that they've hired someone to set up a physical network in the office. You know, they each need an office where they have a couple of network drops. Maybe they still have the old wiring from their analog phone system that hasn't been used in years. We all see it way too much. The big professionals that come in and get hired for these jobs oftentimes run cables from point A to point B, and they just terminate everything at the network switch. They don't really organize or label anything, so cables are disorderly. Labeling isn't anything that can be read or used, and the business has provided no documentation when they leave. It's just a big eyesore. They tell me it was cheap. You know, I would hope that it was, because over the long term, if someone has to come out and troubleshoot that, you're going to pay for it 2 or 3 times over. You know, as your business grows, you oftentimes will see that when you call on someone to come troubleshoot a problem, they'll lose valuable time. You know, typically businesses pay for these service calls by the hour. So why would you want to pay to have extra technician time on your site because they're having to map out that rat's nest of cables that's in your network area? You know, network areas should be installed neatly. So go ahead when you are planning out your network, include a little room for growth. Also pay the extra couple $100 so that you get proper patching, so you get proper equipment enclosures. You know, not only does this eliminate the eyesore in the corner, but it makes troubleshooting those network problems 10 times faster. It really removes the guesswork. It also helps to make that space something that you can be proud of rather than the area you avoid taking customers back so that they don't see it. When you factor in the price of inflation, you know, products aren't getting any cheaper. The switch capacity that you're going to need next month or next year is generally going to cost you 4 to 8% more. According to Bloomberg, inflation is expected to remain around 4% for the next year. The other factor is the real cost of downtime. Have you ever considered what one computer in your office being down actually costs your business? Are you paying for an employee to sit at that computer to perform some mission critical task? If that computer is down, their task is not being done. It's delayed. Maybe that's payroll. Maybe that's your procurement. Maybe that's the order that's going to help you get your next project off the ground. We do so much on our computers that without them, we end up with employees who sit at their desk, they collect a paycheck, and they grow ever frustrated because their technology is failing. You know, you also need to make sure that your downtime is kept to a minimum by taking the right steps on the front end to have your network installed by a professional. Whether you have Miller Technology Services install your network or you choose someone else, please take the time to vet their installation practices. Make sure that they are including good labeling of the cables, good documentation in your project proposal when they list out your deliverables. Also, your cables shouldn't go straight from the ceiling or the wall into the front of your switch. You should have a patch panel where all the cables come together that then patches over service for the ports that are needed on the equipment. You know, the other advantage of this, the other advantage to this is that it can be installed in a way that more ports are in the wall than what you actually have capacity to provide for the switch. It all comes down to cost. Moving a computer across the room because you've already got the network cable in place, you've already got the ports, right? All you do is take the patch panel cable from the port that's in use today to the port that's not in use across the room, and now it's live, and you've moved a computer and you didn't have to call anybody out to install anything else. You know, I hope you find that this video is helpful as you consider your network, as you consider future planning of things. And if you have a rat's nest and would like to get rid of it, or you just need help with a new technology product, I hope that you'll think of Miller Technology Services. Give us the opportunity to earn your trust and to have your business. I thank you for your time today. Have a great day.